And by dark ritual, I mean I have admin rights.
Also, the fact that these two haven't moved the entire game, they're just sitting there giving me points.
He doesn't realize it yet.
Oh!
You were kidnapped by a cruel toad.
I'd like to say that I opened up a portal from 1357 DR to the 40th century, 40th millennia? Yeah, 40th millennia.
I think that's...
We were just finishing up, literally. I won on the last turn, which was fun. I'm just gonna go grab a quick smoke because I've literally just eaten as well.
Okay, you go do that. We'll start chanting the secret ritual.
You do that.
Oh, Toad, I was wondering if you can help me with something real quick because I couldn't figure out how to do it. So last time we all leveled up, but I don't know what to do with Pinky. I know he's gotten more points, right?
I'm not sure exactly, because I've never played a hunter. I mean ranger.
You mean Beastmaster?
I think you just scream, beast mode activate.
My book is too far away.
My book is right here. Oh, Pinky's been rolling low. Because I've never added your proficiency bonus to his AC or attack rolls. I'm learning things.
Learning is good.
Well, that's definitely good to know because I had no idea.
Sadly, I don't think Pinky gets any more powerful ever.
Yeah, I think that's possibly true.
Well, except for maybe your proficiency bonus getting higher.
What about his HP?
We need to get him a magic item.
Yeah, I think I might actually homebrew this because I don't like that companion pets die that easily. Let me get in the game and open up Pinky's sheet, modify it, figure out what his hit dice is.
It's an okay rule if assuming that you will never ever get attached to your pets, which is just...
Yeah, like...
What are we, sociopaths?
No, but probably the people that make D&D are. Although that can't be true because Chris Perkins clearly has an adorable little dog that he loves.
Kristen Ritter has a dog that she loves.
So I don't know.
Notice how I left the adorable out. It's so ugly.
Yeah, but even ugly dogs are adorable.
Yeah, that's true. It's called Mike.
What's the proficiency bonus at?
I think it's not much. What are we?
It should be 5, I believe.
Yeah. Yes, we're 5, so it's 3.
Yeah, 3.
And that should be 5.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. Also, yes, I did not notice that you moved me because I don't have the move notification on.
I don't have any notifications on.
Also, Jesus, you're loud.
Am I? Oh, I don't have my fan on, which usually provides a large amount of white noise.
Yeah. Well, I lowered you a bit, so it's fine now.
Pinky's hit dice is a D8, and his constitution bonus is +0, so I will add the average.
What did I wrongly do in a wrong game? I'm stupid.
Okay, so I've increased Pinky's hit dice by 5, bringing it up to 8. And his armor class and attacks now reflect your proficiency bonus, so he should be hitting better.
Yay, thank you. Is my proficiency still 3 or should I change it to 5?
Your proficiency is 3. Your level is 5, which determines your proficiency bonus. I just added 5 hit dice, so it would reflect that Pinky has gained 5 levels, quote unquote.
Fun.
Because everybody can agree that the standard hunter is a little broken.
Yeah.
No, Beastmaster.
A Beastmaster. I'm sorry, I played WoW for too many years.
And I've decided
Sorry.
that Pinky is a he, not a she.
Cool.
Tom Panther. Okay. Anybody want to do the recap?
Nope.
Okay. So last we left our adventures, they were currently fighting off a potential orc horde after discussing that they were in fact here to raid the place in front of an Eye of Groomsh, who, although he does speak Orcish, also speaks Common. Good thing to know about orcs.
Mm-hmm.
So after he blew his war horn and you dispatched him, a small orcish party came up from the stairway. You engaged them and defeated them. And now y'all are standing there. There doesn't seem to be any sounds of very near encroachment to your location. Like, you don't hear anybody actively running up the stairs. But you feel like the word might be out.
Those are some funny stairs, by the way.
Hey, I didn't draw it.
Nope. But it looks like someone was very drunk when they did the design.
Yeah.
Also, I should probably be a good moderator and actually bring up the stream. It's a bit weird being a moderator and gaming at the same time.
Heh.
Public service announcement. Max is feeling very down.
Mm,
So
yes.
Musical episode? Musical episode.
I actually very much love musical episodes.
I was like this close to start singing. Which I don't know if it would have helped or not. Wait. You whispered something.
Oh, my hand is just gold.
Oh.
Gold, not gold. Gold.
Max Midas.
Oh no.
So yeah.
Yes. Right. How do we want to proceed? I look to everyone in the group.
By going down? Carefully?
Hmm. Anyone feel like they need to mend their wounds? Also, Max, I think you forgot to add the 10 hit points I gave Surma at the end of the last session.
Jim is going to
Nope.
jump
No, I did not.
into the hole where the stairway is. So I'm going to force an acrobatics check on him.
I'm just gonna look at him with like wide-eyed, because that's not a good idea.
Yeah. Walking around, walking around, walking around,
He sticks the landing.
walking around, and actually walking down the stairs.
You're alright down there? I see as I look over the edge.
I be looking clear.
That's nice.
Yeah, everyone else is gonna walk around.
Like smart people.
I'm gonna walk about halfway and then hop down. It's dangerous jumping on stairs, you know?
Especially in the darkness.
That's fine. I think we can all see in the dark here, so...
Jim can't. He immediately ignites a torch.
Right.
Where are we? It's so dark.
Yeah, top left corner.
Oh, there.
Right.
Maybe we should um stop
Urku.
for a second.
Yeah. I feel fine. Urku was the one that lit a torch, right?
No, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Urki
Right.
can see in the dark.
Right. Jim, my boy. If you're gonna have a torch, could you stay in the back? So you're not a massive target. You'll be our rear guard.
I'm gonna ask Pinky to sniff around and see if he can detect any orcs nearby.
Okay, give me an investigation with... No, he doesn't have smell, he has hearing. So give me an investigation.
Oh no.
That's pretty bad.
Wouldn't be survival to track?
I thought he had keen
Perception?
smell.
Oh, then I am right, it is smell. So, okay.
And it's a perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you to re-roll that as a perception with advantage.
It's definitely better.
Pinky seems to think there are more orcs if you follow the stairs. The intersection you're currently at, you can see there is a stream which originates from the south west of you and flows to the northeast. You can't quite see where it's coming from, but it looks like that part of the tunnel was naturally dug out, whereas the stairwell is quite obviously tunneled.
Right.
Does Toad have whispering robots in his room?
No, he's got his stream on feedback, so we can hear it.
In 2 rooms over.
Yep, it's quite clear. I can
Sounds
hear you
like
twice.
whispering robots.
Well, I will be right back.
Doing, doing, doing.
Dun, 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 dun. Excitement abounds, I barely can wait. Relax, I don't want your baby, I already ate.
So, condenser mics are very sensitive. More sensitive than my ears, apparently.
Yep. Well, we can't hear you twice anymore.
But we
Good,
can
good.
once.
So, why is there a stream on in 2 rooms over?
That's where I take my smoke breaks, and that way I can interact with the chat when we're breaking and also listen in to you guys.
Ah,
Mm,
Clever.
smoking.
Also, I still can't see the map because it hasn't loaded yet for me.
That's sad.
Yeah. My
They
internet
are
is
they are quite
bullshit.
large. Image is. Yeah, like what the hell, dude? You're supposed to have better internet than me.
Well, the internet I have is pretty good. It's just that for some reason browser speed is limited to shit. I can watch videos and stuff, but images and websites load super fucking slow.
They must be limiting port 80. IDK, my BFF slash arch nemesis Time Warner cable.
So mostly just Nemesis.
Yeah. I actually had a nightmare about them last night, but I won't get into that.
When will you get Google Fiber? Is my question.
Probably never. I live in like a part of the United States that no one cares about.
Right. Also, because I'm going to forget if I don't do this now.
Sure.
Almost back to full.
Should we follow the river or the stairs? Is that a river? Not a river. Stream.
Currently a stream.
Rivers are bigger.
Streams have a way of turning into rivers, though.
This is true.
Yeah. The river I know is 6'2". Make you laugh.
Yep.
Right. You're gonna have to guide me a little bit because I still nothing.
Yeah, there's a.
You guys can draw on the map if you want.
But what will those show?
Yes, it's just the image. Everything else is loaded.
There's a stream. It's even blue. Ish.
Yeah, and the yellow line is the stairway continuing down.
And
Right.
we don't see past these yet. And we are coming from here.
Yes.
Well, if you're there, I guess I can reveal more.
Yep. Up to 60 feet for most of us.
Will Pinky smell more orcs if we continue down the stairs?
Hey, I can see.
Yeah, he indicated that going down the stairs is towards orcs.
Do we want to avoid the orcs or do we want to murderize them all?
We are here to pretty much kill them, aren't we?
It seems like that, maybe?
Yeah.
It's not like we got a very clear
Well, I
Different
mean,
directions.
you all have clear separate directions to which you could test if you so chose. Well, I believe one of you
I
can
see.
test.
I succeeded on my last session, so. And I don't think, if I remember correctly, I don't have to check again.
Oh, yeah, well, if it went the other way, there'd be something I could tell you, but no.
Yep.
I can't remember what happened. I think I chose not to go crazy. I can't remember.
Yeah. All I'm saying is my mind is my own.
Mind
But
you.
yes, I suggest we just do what seems to be the most direct route.
Orc hunting it is then.
Yes. And I'm going to say, excuse me, as I push past Selbus. Need to do my job, goddammit.
Blame Pinky.
Pinky is probably the quickest of us.
Yep. Looks like a ledgy ledge here.
It does look like a ledgy ledge, and the stairway starts to go up again.
Right.
Although at a much shallower angle than the stairway you took down.
Is it a ledge up or down?
That is a ledge up.
Right. Can I see over it, or is it too high?
It is like 6 feet tall, where you're at currently.
Oh, well, I am 6'3", so my eyes would be level.
Just get on your toes.
So I'm gonna lean in and up and just take a look. Actually, am I 6'3"? I think I'm 6'3". I need to look now, because I have a high chart.
Uh-oh.
I sense problems. Sadly, the high chart has the
Yes, I am 6'3".
yeah, more scientific measures.
Science?
Not very
It's the high chart is in centimeters.
So yeah, as you go up this small set of stairs, you can see that the room opens up into a much larger sort of antechamber. And there is a cliff, and just as you round the corner, you can see there are at least 3 orc archers in this room, standing, looking alert, and I need a stealth check from you.
Woo!
That's so great.
This is gonna be fun. Disadvantage. I am not sneaky.
Nope. Well, technically, you are sneakier than certain other paladins in the group. Actually, you're a lot sneakier. In the
'Cause I-
sense that,
At least I have a +0.
yeah.
Yeah, as you start to immediately pull yourself back, that small movement in the corner of the first orc's eyes is like yelling in Orcish.
An orcish what?
He points at you, yells at Orcish, and then knocks and fires an arrow.
Right.
Run!
And misses. Everybody can roll initiative.
Hey, something I'm a little better at in besides my stealth. Turkey! You never cease to amaze me. Also, what is the quality of Urki's token? Jeez, Christ. Urki's token on the turn order is loading so slow for me.
Yeah, I should really probably start sizing my tokens instead of just making them round.
Hey.
But, you know, he's
Yeah.
behind.
He's where he should be. In all honesty. He's a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have him in the back. Making sure that we don't get attacked from the rear.
In the rear with the gear. I mean,
Yes.
in the rear, in the... I can't do it. In the rear with the gear.
With a lot of fear.
I really need to kill off some of these NPCs.
No!
I mean... Oh, hey Jim, it's your turn.
They're valuable people.
Seeing the arrow, like, bounce off the wall behind Thorman, Jim is going to move up and past Urki and take the dodge action.
Good boy.
Surma!
Yeah. Five, 10, 15. Yeah. How much is 30?
5 times 6. The squares are accurate to measurement. They're just not centered on grid.
So
Yeah.
cool. About there then.
Considering how big Surma is?
She could probably slash at that person's ankles. It would be awkward.
Yeah. Still
But
I wouldn't even impose any sort of modifiers to that, to be honest, because you're at a point where you're actually the stairs that they brought you up like another 3 feet, so it's more like there's a 2-foot gap, so you're about crotch level right now.
oh, well, attacking that person then.
So basically, your kneecaps are mine!
I attack the crotch.
Dumb double crits.
That's
So you can either describe this or I will, because you killed him in the first hit.
Oh. Well, I assume that I just slashed his legs
You
and he just immediately bled to death.
I imagine fine salami legs.
Yes.
Just fine slices.
Yes. Several.
Yeah, and of course, because of the way you chopped him and he falls on his back, you get sprayed with like anime levels of gore.
Kill Bill.
Wah, 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 wah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Selbus, it's your turn.
Me and Pinky are gonna ride and hop around and stand in front of the ones closest to Thurman, and I'm gonna get an arrow and shoot it with my short bow.
That does hit. Yep, you stick him right in the knee. He's like, ah!
Oh no! Arrow in the knee.
Did she used to be an adventurer?
They used to be an Orc guard. We'll see what happens after this. Jasper.
Well, I'm gonna take a step. Uh, and should probably another also. And let's just be like mean and shatter those two orcs.
One succeeds, one fails.
One is shattered into tiny pieces, flying everywhere.
So the one closest to Thorman's like looking down at his knees, screaming, and then it's like you shout something and he looks up at you, and then he's just hamburger. And the second one, okay, he succeeded, so he's not knocked back, but he's now bleeding out of his eyes and ears. Grinnell burps loudly and tosses an empty bowl of, what's
Reggie.
it? Yeah, Reggie.
Was Reggie yummy or no?
8 out of 10. Thorman.
Yes. I would like to be try to be a little awesome by going here and doing a bit of a step jump up on this ledge.
Ninja.
While I'm not acrobatic, I am athletic as shit.
Athletics check.
So not a ninja, but like a.
You make it.
Oh, you really are aesthetic as shit.
Then +7. Well, then I am going to make sliced tofu out of this one.
I will note he is dead, but he is not tofu since he is meat. They didn't even get to their turn pass. Erky will be like, is everything okay over there?
It's fine.
And at the top of Jim's turn,
Not fine, not fine.
Uh-oh.
Not fine. Ooh. I have a cat.
Yay. Oof.
Floof, where's the floof?
Not floof. Floof.
Oh,
Floof
I
is
miss
running
Secretary
away.
Floof.
Many people. This is great.
They're great.
They really are.
Jim will hold his dodge action. Surma.
Yes. Surma is going to cast Shield of Faith because it doesn't seem like a fun idea to get hit by all of these people, but then she's just gonna run there and not do anything because she can't do anything else. Oh, yes, she can because that's a fucking bonus action.
Guess why
So-
Dane uses it all the time.
So, yeah, there's going to be stabs at this person. That's an orc. The only one she can reach.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Both.
Yeah, that's a dead orc.
Woohoo!
Selbus, it's your turn.
My dear pony. And by pony, I mean.
I wonder if Pinky can do a pounce attack. The one that's in front of Sorma, to her right, I guess.
He's how quick?
Can do at least 20 feet.
Well, it's you have to move 20 feet in the direction and make the attack, and then you can do the pounce.
Would that work?
Um,
I think he's quick enough.
I think
Yeah.
Pinky's speed is 50, which means it could technically work.
no. He's just slightly too slow.
Oh, is it 45?
I'm counting around the corner because he can't go through it.
This is true.
Yeah.
Ah, you're right.
He's
But-
sadly not.
However, you do have a wondrous gnomish artifact that might be able to assist you with this.
Oh, I can try that. So I can put the collar on Pinky. And
Yeah, we'll just say the collar's already on Pinky.
all right, and teleport him in front of Surma.
Yeah, you have to make the attack.
Fire an arrow?
Do I use a gnomish translocator first?
Yeah. Well, that definitely hits.
Oh no.
To which Pinky is immediately teleported in front of the orc. I'm gonna say Surma isn't in the line of fire because I'm gonna assume Selbus maybe came around the corner a bit.
Well, she kind of had to fire at that guy.
Yeah, I know. So now Pinky can roll an attack.
Does if Selbus was riding Pinky, does she fall on her butt?
Probably yes.
Well, possibly feet, because I assume she was prepared.
So I ended up there, I guess.
Oh, I don't think you teleport with him.
Yeah, you don't teleport with Pinky. So you can move. You can move like I think your speed is 30.
25, actually, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, short leg.
There you go.
And then you fire the gnomish translocator. This silvery bolt of energy comes out as the monofilament attached to the projectile energizes. Pinky is suddenly transported to where the bolt is, and the bolt is suddenly transported back into the gun. And that means Pinky can take an attack. But misses, unfortunately.
Ooh. It was a
Eh.
scary ride.
And it is Jasper's turn.
Whee! I will. Oh. Yeah. I will. I can't reach Thormin's spot probably, so I'm going to inspire Selbus, but I also can't reach her butt, so I'm just gonna bat her on the head.
Hey!
I'm. You're short.
Yes, I am.
This is inspiring.
Yes, it is. Just a plop on the head. You have been inspired. And then I don't want to use my arrow, so I'm just gonna throw a dagger. Actually, how far away are everything's? Because daggers are not that great. The people are too far for daggers. I'm just kidding. Ding, 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 ding. Let's just shatter these here around these people. Yeah.
You really like that spell.
Yes, and can I roll anything else besides 15?
Apparently not.
Not that that's bad damage, but it's weird. No, that's not right. And
They
yet
both make their
nothing
saving
matched.
throws.
Well,
Your shatter detonates between them, but they seem to hold firm.
they're still a little hurt.
Grenell will casually walk right there. Thorman.
Yes. Formy will not casually walk anywhere. He will be rushing to here and then firing his cannon straight ahead. I'm not sure if this range is entirely correct.
Everyone loses their hair.
If you hold Alt between you and your token. The range is correct.
So I'm just barely touching? I don't know.
Yes.
Alright. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, the big orc in front takes the brunt of it. And the orc, the even larger orc behind him manages to dodge away.
Right. Can I, as a bonus action, say, like, a curse at them that I know in Orcish?
Sure.
I'm just trying to taunt them.
The gun did that.
Hello. Also, they both look like they haven't taken any damage.
It's harder to see on the warlord because he's tinted. And the Orog has gotten quite lucky.
Right. Well, is it gonna be fun?
Yep, the Orog's going to take 2 Great Axe attacks at you with advantage, although for some reason this NPC sheet doesn't roll 2. Grr.
Owie.
Anyways, they both hit, I think.
Hit. Yeah.
Owie.
For a total of 13.
And then the Warlord's gonna take 2 attacks.
And miss.
Well, I'm gonna say that's the first attack.
Yeah.
And still miss. Because your AC's 21, right?
Yeah.
And then the second attack.
Nope.
And miss.
Pew, pew.
The orc in front of Pinky does not like that the panther is now all up in his grill. So he's gonna make a great axe attack and miss because Pinky's AC is now 15.
Yep.
And then the Eye of Groomsh is going to step over his fallen friend / peon. Not, he doesn't pee on. That's a peon. Take 2 swings at Surma. Oh god.
Crit and miss. I mean, crit and miss.
So it kind of balances out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20. Okay.
Yes. Erky hears this and is going to dash forward.
No, not that I actually remember.
What? Oh, right.
Ah.
It's special lightning damage.
Nice.
Because Surma is a special snowflake.
He fails.
Tiny little lightning storm appears and fries that thing.
Erky hears this commotion and is going to dash. We'll say he makes it there. Jim's going to be like, Arl, wait for me.
That sounded like you said, "Father, wait for me." But I don't think Erky is Jim's father.
No, but he is a cleric.
Oh, I forgot about that. But he's so tiny.
And we are back to Surma.
Yes, we are. Well, there's gonna be a shield to the face, just in case he rolls terrible.
That is such a good feat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did roll kind of bit. So then there's going to be 2 attacks with advantage, because he's on his ass.
Yeah, those both hit.
One.
So this orc is very badly hurt.
This pleases me.
Which makes it Selbus' turn.
Can Pinky do a pounce attack even though he's right in front of the orc?
Negative. He has to move at least 20 feet and then hit with an attack before he can do the pounce.
Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna bite him. The one that's right next to me. Next to Pinky.
No, Selbus is going to bite me. Jasper. Don't bite me!
Don't call me short. That hits, and Pinky just goes straight for the jugular and tears out that orc's throat. Again, anime blood.
Wow.
Good Pinky.
Bringing us to Jasper.
But yep. I'll get the spear out and I'm gonna be crazy and run. Here. Oh dear. Well, whatever. And just poke him. Or not.
Yeah, you run around the corner to try to help Thorman, and I don't know, maybe you misjudge it going up the stairs or down the stairs. I actually think this whole area is down, and that cliff was actually down. Because it doesn't make sense for the stream to flow up. Anyways.
Remember, I mean, depends on what direction it's running. Anyway, I'll also now against left Thormin's spot. So I'll do. You have been inspired.
Yay.
Grenell will walk this way. Thorman, it's your turn.
Yes. Well, thanks to the amazing engineering genius that is Jim, I am going to reload my cannon as a free action.
Noted.
Then I'm going to stick it into the face of the bigger orc that is behind me.
Nasty.
Literally just pointing it square in his face. And right next to Jasper.
Oh dear.
That was a bad roll.
Because he's already seen what it does, as you swing it around, he just dives to the side.
But you're inspired.
I can't use that on my hand cannon. It's a save, not a check.
Yes.
But because I am a dual wielder, that is technically just my offhand attack. So I am then going to strike him with my sword.
Shenanigans.
Yes, I know. But we're only 3 players in this, so I figured optimizing is fine.
Indeed. And then I poured a whole heaping helping of NPC. Unfortunately, that does miss. He actually brings up his hand.
I use my inspiration.
Okay.
What is it? 1d8?
Yes.
So 18.
Unfortunately, it still misses. As he brings up his hand, he catches your blade with a metallic tink because his palms seem to be armored for just this occasion.
Yep.
And it is the orc's turn. The big guy is going to double swing on you. I'm gonna say he's moved himself out of advantage, so that's 1 hit and 1 miss. The warlord is also gonna take 2 attacks, and that is 2 misses.
I do wish to point out the fact that Foreman doesn't dodge. They technically hit, it's just that he is one tough motherfucker.
Well, they hit and he deflects.
Yes.
Or his armor deflects, you know, sloping.
Yeah. And, well, split mail.
Sparkles.
Also shield and parrying with the sword.
The Eye of Groomsh goes to finish off Surma and overcompensates and misses. Like, there's a spear that goes right between the horns.
How the hell did you do that?
My hair.
Oh yeah. Stormer's hair is right between her horns.
Oh no, she might have lost her top knot.
So.
So,
Roll me a d20. Wait, pick odd or even first.
Even.
Okay. It misses the top knot. And that brings us to Urki.
Probably still cuts a piece of hair.
And now that the GM has realized that that sloping is actually down, Urki's gonna hop. And since it's only a couple feet, I'm not gonna make Urki roll. And he's going to move right about there. Dear Wizards of the Coast, could you please give out a properly grid-sized map? Thank you, Toad. And Urki is going to bless Surma.
Cool.
it is actually properly grid sized, it's just you haven't placed it properly.
You shut your face.
Oh, who's the other two who he blesses?
Oh, he will bless Surma, Pinky, and Thorman.
Hey,
Bless you.
Achoo.
Oi, don't go in there, it's dangerous! Jim will run up and take the dodge action next to Urki, making it Surma's turn.
Oh yay! I can hear me while I yawn. I assume this person cut off his ass, so I will try to
Yeah, he totally stood up.
make him fall again. Oh yeah, he's so down.
I should really implement the maiming table. The first one obviously hits, the second one doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that orc is currently on his butt and bleeding profusely, but he looks like he might have enough to stand up one more time. Selbus, it's your turn.
Well, it's time for Pinky to finish him off.
And Pinky will have advantage because he's still prone.
That's right.
On his butt.
Is that a 1d4?
Yep.
Unfortunately, Pinky misses. He might be too slippery from the blood.
Well, unfortunately. Oh yes, Roma was also blessed. But never mind.
It's alright. So unfortunately, Pinky wheels around and tries to bite the downed orc, but is standing in such an immense pool of blood that he overturns and kind of spins around let's say one full rotation.
Pretty.
That
We're
will
kidding.
that will make it Jasper's turn.
Yep. I'll poke the guy that's to the north.
North orc.
North Orc. No, that's Therma. I need chest. That's the
That hits.
Whee! So much damage. This might have been a mistake. That's my turn. Actually, no, it's not. Let me check something.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna send a healing word for Surma. Yay. Magnificent.
Nice. Grenell wanders off into a place that none of you can see.
Bye bye, traitor.
We'll just have to listen for her scream.
Thorman, it's your turn.
Yes. I am going to swipe at the big fucker again.
The big fucker is the one behind you.
Yes.
So that will miss.
God.
Aren't you blessed?
Oh yes, blessed.
You're gonna need a critical bless. Fortunately, it's not enough. Although
Right.
now you should know what his AC is.
Yes. Well, I will also as I swing around, I will bring my left hand up and into his and try to hit his gut with a lot of mass, but not much speed.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's so slow that it's like phoning it in. Like he just like steps out of the way.
Lucky bastard.
Hey, just because he's half ogre doesn't mean um, he's slow. I mean, it does mean he's slow. You know, air quotes. Takes 2 swings at Thorman.
Ow!
And then the Warlord takes 2 swings at Thorman.
No.
Oh,
Holy fudge.
yes, I'm at 8 health.
Well, just try not to die until it's Jasper's turn. You should. You should be fine.
And as a bonus action, the Warlord lets out a furious cry as he lands that last really good shot in.
Dang it.
Warlord actually didn't hit.
I know his... no, because the Warlord's... the Warlord did hit on his first attack. That was the
Oh.
18 damage. So, unfortunately, that war cry is going to affect all the remaining orcs. Erky is going to run up to Thorman.
Wait, just a second. Oh, he rolled with advantage?
He shouldn't have. No, he rolled normally.
Yeah,
He just took 2 attacks.
So the first 2 great axes were from the...
Were from the Orog,
Yes,
and then the second 2 were from the Warlord.
yes. So the Warlord didn't hit.
Oh. Oh.
But the Orog hit twice, bringing me down to 8 health.
Well, then he champions. He's like, why can't you all be like,
That guy.
yeah, bad guy. That's his literal name now. Although, bad orc, because...
Bad orc.
Badork.
Super dark.
A dorky dork.
Erky will cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on Thorman, so that's an extra 2d8. Healing you for 17.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Why you running at them? Jim gets right up next to Erky, taking the dodge action.
Does he have, what's it called, Sentinel or Protector?
He is a protection fighter.
Ah.
Making it Surma's turn.
Yeah, let's try to get this thing on his ass again.
Yeah, he. Well, actually, um, yeah, they just went, right? The orcs went. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so he was back up again. Except he didn't take an attack? Oh, he's lightheaded, and now he's dead.
Cool.
He might be lightheaded because he's now missing a head.
Mm-hmm.
Light-necked.
If he is dead, then Sroma can actually like run here and stab this guy too.
With advantage.
Not that it's needed.
Yeah, not that it's needed.
Great rolls on my part. Well, Sroma's Jasper has been quite so lucky. That's everything.
Which makes it Selbus and Pinky's turn.
I'm gonna run up to Thurman and cure him as well.
Seems reasonable.
All these hands are on Thorman.
Every little bit helps.
Yes.
Okay, and that brings us back to Jasper.
Do I heal or do I stab? Or do I do both?
I've always been interested in the prospect of a magical blade that heals upon stab. But it would have to it would have to be like a D4 dagger. So like that the healing could possibly outdo the damage. I don't know. You guys might see it later in the campaign.
So a dagger that doesn't do anything. If it does damage and heal. I will be doing a stab at the terrible orc, and just add a third level healing word for Thormin. Oh my god. That's not good.
Wow.
But sadly, third level spells is all I have left. And then stabbing at the orc person. Or not.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're so disappointed in that healing word that you don't quite find purchase, and your spear tanks off the Orog. You all hear a loud goblinoid scream that is immediately and abruptly cut off.
Oh no.
And it is now Thorman's turn.
Did it sound like falling or like someone cut her throat?
Maybe the latter.
Or that she's faking her death.
Maybe. Anyway, Foreman is going to curse loudly, and he is going to load his cannon again, and once more try to shove it up the org's fucking ass.
Last time it was the face.
Face, ass, they all look the same, especially on an Orog. Oh, he fails. You literally blow his jaw off and his tongue's just like hanging out of the top of his mouth now.
Right.
And
Then
he is
I'm going-
really not pleased with that.
No, I imagine not, but I'm also going to drive my sword through his throat if I can. I don't think I have to roll my bless.
No, you don't.
God bless.
You do put the sword through his throat and you pull it out, but yet he's still standing.
I give him that kind of, you tough bastard look.
You can just barely see the little red sliver.
Had I hit him, he would be dead. Probably.
Yeah.
To which the Orog is going to take his last two swings. Well, I'm assuming his last two swings at Thorman, a hit and a miss. Oh, wait, he has advantage. Aha,
Yes.
so I'm going to re-roll those with advantage. So a hit and a miss.
That didn't change anything.
No, I did take 2 more damage.
Tragic.
Well, considering that almost brought me back down to near half health.
The Orc Warlord strikes out twice and tings off your armor. And those are the only orcs in this room currently, so... Urki!
Okay.
Urki will cast his Mighty Sacred Flame at the Orog.
Please fail.
He fails. He dies.
Yoo! Those
Finally. I've never had so much trouble killing an orc.
Which one of my NPCs constantly says, woohoo?
I don't know.
I can't remember either. It is Jim's turn.
I think
Jim.
It might be Urky. Sounds like an Urky thing to say.
No, it's Derp. Derp is the one that always says it.
Oh.
Derp Goblin. Attorney at law. Jim will take the dodge action, making
I'm
it
so sad
Surma's turn.
I'm laughing all the time because I'm so sad. That's a legit thing. Go on your ass. Please. Pretty please.
He down.
Get stabbed. Well. At least it's more humiliating. For him, I mean.
That brings us to Selbus.
I'm gonna shoot him with my short bow.
You still have an inspiration D8 that you can add to damage if you want to.
And
Sure, why not?
Even with the disadvantage on him being prone and you shooting a bow, you probably still hit.
This is true. That is a fairly massive hit. So I feel like Selbus like ducks down and like between Thorman's legs, just like combat rolls and releases an arrow. Goes right in his Paranellum per the taint.
I'd say nice, but that's not nice. Join us, Pinky.
And it is now Jasper's turn.
I do a pretty little pirouette and end up here and stab.
Stab vantage.
Doink. You have
Them
some
crits. That's like what's it called? The hero of Troy used a spear all the time.
Achilles.
Yes, Achilles.
Wasn't he like attacking Troy?
I can't remember. And honestly, that movie they made really effed it up in my mind.
Well, he was still the hero of Troy.
Yeah, the fight.
Yeah.
That's the only movie where I can see someone's. I can see netting in a wig, and it bothers me so much.
And it is now Thorman's turn.
Right. Well, I am going to follow suit and try to slay this warlord, because he's been really hurting.
What? I have a question.
What?
How?
He is really hurt.
Teamwork.
I follow it up.
He is very dead.
Think of it as a Hulk smash for the head. Just Galaga.
Which ends combat. For now.
Okay. We haven't been awake very long, have we?
No.
So there's probably no way we'll get in a long rest. Which will suck for me. But a short rest will be fine. At least I get bardic inspirations back.
Check their pockets.
I'm going to take a seat.
Stroma is also going to take a seat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna seat myself like here on the one of the stairs.
Beat up paladins. Talk about vengeance.
Okay, Selbus, you're looting the body, so give me investigation. Okay.
Oh, that was unnecessary. I wasn't expecting to roll so well.
Okay, you find 119 silver scattered amongst the various orcs. On the warlord, you find 4 large diamonds worth 75 gold apiece. And on the Orog, you find a very large spoon. Like, slightly smaller than a shovel, but clearly a spoon.
What is it made of?
It appears to be made out of an iron alloy.
Is it worth anything?
Oh, it's probably worth about 30, 40 gold, just from the steel. Well, iron, I should say. Although steel is an alloy.
So Jasper, you want to take the gold and the silver? I'll take the spoon.
Sure. How much? What?
It was 119 silver, 4 diamonds worth 75 gold each.
So you currently find yourselves in a large antechamber with a stairway that rises up to the northwest where you came from. There is a small stream coming out of a northern passage, which you suspect was the same stream that you had crossed earlier. The pathway following the stream actually leads into a larger hole, and it looks like a larger room. And the two passages to the east seem to twist and wind out of view. However, on that note, I'm going to take a bio break. So I think you guys should take a bio break. And
I
then,
don't need to be, so I'm not going to climb the stairs.
okay. So you'll be here when Raph gets back. And I'll be in my secret booth listening, watching, wearing a Superman costume.
Oh,
And Batman.
Throw up a tomato.
When they get back, I think I'm gonna ask about Grenell. So we heard some screaming. It's like, what's going on?
yeah, we should probably investigate. Instead, we're just resting here.
This Friday, we're planning to go see the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's like a midnight show.
Cool.
Yeah, I've never watched like the live show. Like they do show the movie, but they have like people dressed up in costume doing like repeating the movie on stage. So I've never seen that done, but some other people have. They say it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've heard about people seeing it, but also have not seen it. But it sounds like it could be fun. Noof. There's actually also probably like this happened. So yay. If you need it, you have 2 more.
Thanks to everyone's healing, I'm still almost full. Also, for once, Spot came indoors during our roleplay, not wanting to go outside. So I have Cuddly Cat.
Hello, Spot. You probably can't hear me.
He can probably hear the timbre of your voice, but not what you're saying.
Wow.
Oh, Max, I put a link to a video on the Discord.
I saw it. It was
Very
like
cute.
a very magnificent cat.
Super cute.
It's like a professional dancer. Whee!
I need to watch this now. Also, my Roll20 crashed somehow.
That's unfortunate. Whee! 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 That's a cute cat.
Yes, such cute kitty. Also big kitty.
Yeah, it's not small.
I love how every time he really stretches.
Yep.
It's a big kitty hat hug.
It's so cute. Take me, human. Lift me up. Whee!
And I return. A Rocky Horror Picture Show is lovely live. Back when I used to go see it, there used to be a Friday show that would happen every week, and they would encourage people to bring squirt guns. However, the venue didn't serve alcohol, so I would fill a super soaker up with vodka.
Oh goodness.
And then shoot yourself, basically.
Yep.
Spike was telling me that the old days, like a couple decades ago, they will allow you to bring flashlights, rice, bubbles, what else? Oh, squirt guns as well, and toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Spot is trying to hold on to my hand because he doesn't want me to stop petting him. Ow! And now he bit me.
Bad kitty.
Did you try to stop petting him?
Nope. He just bit me because now he wants to play. You're almost 2 years old. You're not a kitten anymore.
Yeah, you're supposed. If they bite you, you're supposed to stop paying attention to them.
I would never.
Well, only
Well.
if you want them to stop biting.
He doesn't bite hard. Literally just a nibble. It's just a sharp cat teeth.
Babushka bit my landlord.
Good babushka.
Then she also slapped him. But without claws, so meh.
I love seeing cat slaps.
It's cute. Like,
Especially the ninja cat slaps. The one where they go with both paws and does like 10 slaps each.
So, you guys can all hear from the south and southeast many orcish voices screaming at each other. But no one has appeared yet.
let's make an orc body barricade.
Yeah, we kind
You
of
did.
fucked up stealth. Well, I did.
You
Well,
guys know
they
where
were
the
they
ring
were
was?
they were already on alert because of the other encounter before you descended.
Yeah. But still, I mean, orc barricade?
Sure. I'll just grab the biggest buggers.
Kurma will also be carrying orc bodies. And Jasper will help. She's not terribly strong, but she's definitely stronger than your average farmer. Farman? Farman? Farmer.
Jim will assist Jasper. He'll, like, take the hands or the feet, depending.
Yeah. Also, during the short rest, I asked Jim to borrow me his torch so I can take a minute to just melt some wax and reload my gun properly.
Jim is probably not going to wander too far from you because he can't see without it.
I'll sit down pretty much in the middle so he gets good light. And it's only for a minute, so.
Okay, has anyone seen Grenell?
Nope, but I definitely heard her.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So, should we follow this stream up north and see if we can find her dead body? I am not optimistic about finding her alive.
No. But what does our elf eye see when we come over here?
Okay, as you approach the cave, I am going to need a dexterity saving throw from Jasper, Thorman, Selbus, and Pinky, as 4 large winged creatures tear proverbial ass out of the cave. Okay. As they're tearing past you, Thorman, you get hit on the head with something that is dislodged from their claws as they try to make it past you. And they fly south over the barricades and out of sight. You currently have Grenel's head either in your arms or at your feet.
Ew.
I'm gonna say at your feet because you're a dex check.
Oh, well, we found her.
Yep.
What were those? Gigantic bats?
Did we manage to see that?
You saw them. Give me nature checks.
I'm going to... Well, maybe Thormin knows.
You're pretty sure that those were sturges.
Oh. I'm happy I got hit by Grenell all of a sudden. And not one of the fucking proboscises.
Yes.
Well, now that they're gone, should we go see if there's anything interest along this little water path?
I should probably take a peek. Here. I hand Jasper my wand of detect magic just in case.
Ooh, fun. So, who's going first?
Oh, I'm staying back here in case the orcs come.
Oh. Dum da dum dum. Dum da dum dum. Dum da dum
So yeah, you make your way up this passage, and it does lead up at a gradient, similar to how the stairs were sloped. You do eventually come to a small outcropping where you find the headless and quite meat-stripped corpse of Grenell.
Ew.
In the back of the cave, you can also see what looks like a dwarven skeleton, many years dead.
Oh, I think that's a dwarf. Anything magical here?
You sense no magicalness.
The one sense no magical. Yes. Well,
Oh, Thorman, if you did a short rest, I need a wisdom saving
Yes.
throw.
I was just thinking about it myself. He's fine.
It's fine.
I'm gonna check everyone's pockets.
I don't think the dwarf skelly has pockets anymore.
Is Grenell carrying anything?
Grenell is carrying a dagger. And that's it. The dwarf, although most of his belongings are rotted away, there is a fairly rusted axe in the ground, and where his pockets would be, you find, well, it is the shape of a money purse, but when you pick it up, like, it's so old that it's just like, you don't pick it up, it's like you put your fingers into it, like it's dirt. And inside that dirt, there are 35 gold pieces.
Well,
Nice change.
One NPC down. Wahahaha.
it's like that.
Well, no one really liked Grenell anyway.
Well, she was
A
slightly.
goblin.
Yes. Hey. Okay, let's go back.
Is there more south of there? That little room?
No, it is just that alcove.
As they come back, I'm like, well,
Well,
I-
there was a dwarf skeleton who's been dead a long, long time.
Ah.
Probably met the same fate as Grenell.
very likely. Sturges are small but dangerous.
Clearly.
Especially for a sorcerer that has used up all of her power for the day.
Yeah, I don't think Grenell's actually cast any spells.
Well, she
Oh.
doesn't have. She has one offensive spell. It's not
Anyway,
too much.
what do we see in this direction?
Looking along that hall, you see it continues into a slightly smaller room.
Are we still hearing orc voices from the south?
Yeah.
We should maybe leave.
Yes. Shall we? Imagine we should ignore those orcs for now.
Possibly.
Oh.
We can just carry on as long as we can, and when we need sleep, I have a
Tiny hut.
yes, a sleeping arrangement, which should be safe.
I'm gonna ask Pinky to smell this area and see if he can smell any orcs nearby.
I would be amazed if Pinky can smell anything but orc.
Orc butt.
Orc butt, orc gut,
Woot, woot, woot. In the boot.
Everything is orc bound.
Pinky signals that it seems to be clear in this direction.
Ooh. Hmm.
Oh?
Many ways.
Yes.
What's this? What's this here in the arm?
There is
Looks like-
a crudely made wooden door.
A door. That's going away from the orc sounds. It
Correct.
could be a good idea to go there.
Maybe. Unless it loops around back here. So it says take a few more steps. Just to take a peek down these two arms.
No, those would be feet. I mean legs.
Almost kind of looks like a man with tattered wings.
And a tail.
I'm gonna check the door for traps.
Okay. You do not find any obvious traps.
Is the door locked?
No. It seems to be like you could probably blow it open if you wanted to. And had the lung capacity.
Jim.
Yeah, Jim, you go first.
Jim definitely has the lung capacity to blow the door open.
Jim kicks the door open.
I'm sad now.
Revealing a mostly Spartan chamber with a bedroll, several leathers. Be looking out, Claire.
Looks like it indeed. Anything interesting? Just rubble?
The walls are covered in writing. Can't remember. Do orcs use dwarven runes or?
If I remember correctly, Orcish is a bastardization of Dwarven runes.
Yeah, so what appears to be some kind of dwarvish, but probably orcish.
Erky, can you read the scripture on the walls?
Let's see. I'll do some paraphrasing. Let's see. Victory, glory, glory, victory, blood rage, glory. Okay, it appears to be a prayer to Groomsh for victory.
Oh,
I would say that this is some sort of holy person's establishment. Yeah. Orcs have gods.
From the other room, you hear, well, at least one.
yeah. Just for the sake of non-metaness, Jasper is going to investigate the claw.
Foreman is still in full sentry mode, looking south.
Yeah, you go into this hallway and you are immediately hit with this pungent smell of poop.
Ew.
This appears to be a common pooping area.
Oof. That was the worst smell I've ever smelled. Orc shit. Ugh,
Oh.
dear
Humans don't exactly poop lavender either.
God. Yeah, well, go in there and tell me that orc shit doesn't smell worse. Because it does. Just a little bit.
Selbus, would you like to toss that room?
I can investigate the room.
Do it.
By the way, that almost sounded like a paraphrasing of even a king's shit smells.
Yeah, there aren't many things of inherent value in this room. However, in the corner alcove, right about there, there's a small shrine to Grunch. There appears to be a small statue of the god made out of black and red marble. Similar to the marble you saw in the sunken citadel.
Creepy.
How much do you think it's worth?
Oh, maybe 10, 15 gold if you found the right buyer.
Anything else of value?
No, it's mostly like what looks like bird bones and various other bones, just arranged in different ways.
Any scrolls?
No scrolls.
I think I'm just gonna leave this statue here. It's gonna make me too heavy.
Pinky can carry everything. But that's not exactly true.
Not quite, no. You need to get, Wait, didn't you get saddlebags for, Pinky? Or, haunch bags, I guess you could call them.
I think I did get something for him and some beef jerky.
Yeah, I think it might be a belly bag. So the pathway south forks off, but appears to come back together.
Well, I'm going to step through, slowly and warily.
Okay, as you get to about that intersection where it appears to fork off, your pupils go wide. Because well, you see a whole pile of treasure.
If I was the sort who jumped into treasure hoards, I'd do that.
Erky is. He Scrooge McDucks the shit out of this. Well, he attempts to, and then immediately face plants into metal.
I was just going to like literally grab the back of Erky's head as he rushed past me, because this seems like an obvious trap.
I was gonna say that.
I would trap that if it was my goal.
So instead, I'm like, no, 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 no.
Okay, so let's do opposed athletics versus acrobatics.
Of course.
It's just slippery.
That's a tough time.
Attacker wins, right?
No, I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Had I rolled a 2, I would have won.
That's kind of hilarious.
So Erky dives in, hits his face off the gold, takes 1 point of damage. Ow. Ow. Why do the bards always say that you can do that?
I've never heard a bard say that.
Oh, you never heard the ballad of the Tale of the Duck?
Nope, and I'm a bard.
I've heard the tale of the golden goose.
Oh, I mean, you've never heard the tale of the... Never mind.
Well, at least it doesn't look like it's trapped. What do you see in there, Erky? Besides the gold.
Gold and silver. I think I see some Electrum.
I'm gonna give Thormin back his magic detection wand.
Thank you.
Bad roll. I was checking for traps.
Well, I guess I will step after Selbas and Erky.
There are several piles of golden coins. However, this entire small cave seems to be infused with several mean-looking variations of mushrooms.
Ah. Okay. Everyone back out.
Okay, there's what?
They're just mushrooms. Erky will take a fistful of gold.
You have
I hold my breath.
About mushrooms.
Erky now has 9 more gold and exit the cave.
I'm slowly going to back away, because there has to be some reason as to why that gold is just laying there. And
Weren't expecting visitors.
I'm just saying, evil looking mushroom seems like a very, very plausible reason why.
What? I've never employed mushrooms in any sort of offensive means before.
No, of course you haven't. And even if you didn't, that would have still triggered me.
Is that a dead person?
Oh, where?
These two?
Yeah. They look like dead people.
Oh, most definitely. They have um, mushrooms growing out of them.
Mushrooms.
Yep.
Uh,
If we build a big enough fire, we might be able to get that gold. But until then, it's still our content.
So, how about that other way?
Yes. Jim, my boy, what do you see? Not much, I'm guessing.
He's blind. Well, in the dark.
Well, he's got his torch back, so he can see 40 feet.
Jim can see that much.
Right. Alright. I pat Jim on the shoulder as I step past him. Let's see what we can say. God damn it, Jim. You're infecting me with your dialect.
Oh,
Doop-doom. 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 I'm tired. I make doop-doom sounds when I'm tired. And in other instances.
I'm also quite tired because Spot woke me up at like 7 this morning. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Todd.
The cave seems to continue south after a small S-bend. It looks like it's opening up into a very much larger cavern.
Right.
Should we go there then?
Yes, it looks like there's something down here. Slowly walking around the corners.
Yeah, this is gonna take me a minute to unhide.
Alright.
But that doesn't look pleasant. Are those spider webs?
Could also be cracked ground.
Or fungi?
Yes.
What if I told you it was a mixture of all three?
I would not be happy.
Maybe it's humongous fungus.
Among Us?
Yes.
Humongous fungus among us.
Isn't humongous one of the wizards in Harry Potter?
No.
Like,
Yeah, I
which
can't
one?
remember off the top of my brain. So this cavern opens up into a huge chamber full of the mushrooms you just encountered.
Okay. This does not look fun.
No, it is not.
I think we ended up where the orcs are.
I imagine I don't see the orcs until I get about, like, here.
Yeah. And the orcs Well, actually, how far is your dark vision?
60. Ah, so I don't actually see them.
And they don't actually see you.
Yeah. But I'm scanning the ground, because if Foreman's eyes are even half as perceptive as me, then he should be able to see the very obvious path in the mushrooms.
Yeah, this northern part, the path doesn't seem to be as walked upon as the central path, but there is a small path. If you want to give me a nature check, I can tell you something about the mushrooms. Each separate mushroom is of the genus of death.
Oh.
Ah. Spore shrooms, I'm guessing?
Maybe.
So don't
Right.
step on the shrooms.
No. Also,
Also,
we...
Do we
if
hear the orcs?
No, but you can see some dark silhouettes of humanoid shapes.
Also, if this room had a little bit more red in it, we would be in an Ultima game. More
Except
specifically-
Jim's coming up from behind, and his torch has illuminated Thorben.
Yes.
Oh dear.
To which there is Orcus shouting,
And Surma will attempt to pull Thormin back to a little more safe-ish location.
I will extinguish Jim's torch right away.
Jim is now blind.
"What are you doing that for? Can he see a thing?"
And Thormin is being hugged.
Wait.
So that he doesn't get hit by those orc archers. Surma pulled him back. As soon as there was orc sounds.
Preemptive safety hug.
Yes.
It's like the reverse of a trust fall. It's a trust pull.
Like, whoa. Because he's really not ready for that.
Okay, and if you could all roll initiative.
Hey!
Whose sheet is this? Surma's? We're average.
Wow. Jasper, it's your turn. You hear orc shouting coming from the east.
East? Should me west?
I mean west.
Goodness. Okay. Is this a rock thing that people can hide behind?
Yeah, that is wall, basically.
I will run behind it
Okay.
and disappear out of view. Hee.
The archers are all holding their action until they see another dark figure try to traverse the area. Not that you needed to know that. Thorman, it's your turn.
Is Jim's torch actually out, or is it still?
Salbus said she extinguished it.
I did.
So it is out.
Well, I am still going to just basically tap Surma's hand away, and then I am going to start moving. Going to check over my shoulder, up over this ledge, just in case, as I come here.
The archers are going to fire at you with disadvantage since you're outside of their view range.
Alright.
And they all miss.
They're very surprised.
Selbus, it's your turn.
Oh, I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry. Let me... There we go. Sorry.
Yeah. I just moved. I just stopped there because it looks like an alcove here. So I was looking over my shoulder to see if, just in case someone was hiding there.
Yeah, there is a pit that drops down. There doesn't appear to be anyone hiding there.
Right.
Oh, it's a pit? Ooh.
Well, in that case, I am going to use my action to dash. And I'm not full within the view of some of the orcs, I believe.
Well, that guy can't see you because there's a big rock pillar in his way.
Yeah, actually, I'm still 85 away from that one.
Which brings us to Selbus.
Would it be possible to pull Jim with me towards where Jasper is, or we're too far away?
You can... What you would have to do is you would have to, well, Jim's right after you, so you can... yeah, let's say, yeah.
He can't see, so I'm sort of gonna be his guide.
So, go to where you want to go.
Oops, sorry.
You stepped on me.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
And we're just gonna wait there.
Jim is going to take the dodge action. Erky is gonna run up next to him. I'm gonna assume that Jim only went because he couldn't see that it wasn't Erky pulling his hand.
Yeah.
It was just another small person with very light feet.
Erky can't see very far, so it is Surma's turn.
Yeah. He's not the most careful person, so let's just plump there.
Yeah, I am going to need a... What would this be? Let's go with perception.
She's so good at that.
You step on several mushrooms, releasing their spores. I need a Constitution saving throw.
If it's a disease, it won't do shit. I'm lost.
Never mind.
There you are. Luck blade.
There is a very alkaline smell in the air. I'll give you that.
Ugh. Bad smell. And actually, Shumra's also gonna dash. Because she kept your shit there.
Okay, that's probably going to require a second perception.
Oh dear. But there's a road.
That is true. Never mind.
So now that there's actually a path, she is going to follow it. But there wasn't a path. So bleh. Oh dear. Oh dear. What does Jasper want to do? Jasper doesn't want to do anything. He hates these mushroom things. King. Ow, my nose is itching.
She's back.
I did. It was weird. How far away am I? Very end, there's also a one. I could maybe shoot at that guy with disadvantage, but yeah, I don't want to go any closer actually, so I'll be shooting and it's dark, so I don't see him good.
Yes.
Eh.
Yeah, unfortunately that misses.
I will inspire Thorman by yelling at him. Go get them, you crazy motherfucker.
He's a bit too focused, otherwise you might have heard a oi.
Hi. Oh shit, I forgot. Storm, I forgot to cast Shield of Faith.
She still has spell slots?
Oh yeah. She hasn't been smiting at all or anything.
Unlike me.
4 arrows coming in at Surma, regular style.
Woohoo! Nope. 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 Nope.
4 nopes. Bringing it to Thorman's turn.
Yes. Which is going to be another turn of basically running.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's as far as I get.
The mushrooms look disgusting.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, you got
Area is not
you got your death cap, you got your puking death cap, you got your sneezing death cap. Don't ask about that one. It's the worst.
You've got your grumpy death cap and
It makes you so grumpy you just die. Okay, so Selbus, it's your turn.
Because I'm just gonna move. But Pinky can do 50 feet, right? So that means it's 10
Yeah.
squares.
Yep.
Remember to follow a path.
Yeah.
Don't just measure straight.
It's very important to follow a path.
Out there.
Yep, that's exactly where he could go.
Now if he dashes,
He could basically get all the way to where Foreman is.
Could also translocate him.
this is true.
I'll use that in my next attack then.
You could shoot this orc with your normal bow.
Oh, that's right. I'm close enough. Forgot about that.
You're just within range.
I'd say well within range, and that is a very nice hit.
Oh, I meant within the range of her dark vision.
Oh, yes. You hit that orc right in the neck, and there is now like that spurting every heartbeat kind of spurt. He screams, grabbing his neck. Jim's turn. Jim will take the dodge action. Huddled in the darkness.
He could try to grab Urki and protect him.
He's not actually aware that Urki's right next to him.
Oh no. Poor Jim.
And Urki is going to follow Jasper out. And let's see. He's going to cast Bless on Jasper, Selbus, and Pinky.
That's the best.
Making it Surma's turn.
Oh yay! Following a road. Let's see. That's another 15. Another 15. Let me check. Actually, it doesn't matter. Why am I even checking? Just run up the stairs. And that's it.
Now it's Jasper's turn.
Whee! Avoiding cross stuff.
The thing is, I can't really kill any more NPCs. Because I love Urki. Jim is one of mine. And Max would kill me.
Yes, if you on purpose kill Surma. I will kill you.
Noted.
Gosh darn it! He's like just a little bit too far away from me to shoot him properly in the face. I will still shoot him.
You're blessed.
That's true. Never mind.
Yeah, you're not gonna need it.
Except if I have disadvantage.
You do have disadvantage, but you're still not gonna need it.
I'm still gonna roll it.
Because hashtag blessed.
Yes.
Let's see, 9, and like as the orc is gurgling blood, you plant your arrow, let's say directly in his screaming mouth, because you were probably aiming with sound.
Probably.
He stops gurgling.
This is good. Shit.
You just now noticed?
Yeah. I forgot.
Okay, bringing it to the archers. Are all incidentally going to fire at Surma. However, since she's behind a couple things, she will have,
Half cover?
yeah, half cover. I can't say full cover because
Shit.
then she won't
I
just shoot.
forgot to cast Shield of Faith again. Because I keep forgetting its bonus action.
So 3 arrows coming in at Surma.
And no. Yes. No.
Even with +2 AC?
Oh, right, no. No.
So no, no, no.
Yeah.
No, 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 don't fuck with my heart.
Bringing it to Thorman.
Yes,
Hi, Thorman.
I am going to rush past Surma and literally up on these coffins.
Cool.
Now, let's see here. Sure, I think that's worth a shot. Since I did do a proper reload, it's not going to waste another one of my quick shots. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 1 succeeds and 1 fails.
Also, wow, that damage was garbage.
Carpaccio.
So let's say that the closest one fails, the furthest one succeeds.
I love this gun, but it is inconsistent as all hell.
Yeah, the front orc is just screaming. He also dropped his bow.
Yeah. Hey, at least I hope they have a new target.
Maybe, maybe. Bringing it to Selbus.
I'm gonna use my gnomish translocator and use the color on Pinky.
Still is.
Dip, 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 dip.
And he's gonna bite him.
Ooh, both hit. And Pinky. Well, actually, the Gnomus Translocator bolt kills it, and then Pinky is transported to the dead body.
Oops.
Oh no.
Also, I can't stop imagining, like, Selbus sitting on Pinky, aiming carefully with this crossbow, and then suddenly Pinky just disappears from under her. She's
Stays in the air for a second and then her feet.
yeah.
She stays in the air until she looks down.
Oh no.
Jim will take a dodge action.
No, a
And
hug action. Hugging the stone wall.
Erky will move up behind the ladies. Actually, Erky's gonna dash. So he will jog just slightly in front of Selbus and Jasper. Bringing it back up to Surma's turn.
Oh yay! Look at this.
Shield of Faith.
Now?
Actually, no.
There's only
Ah.
2 left.
Yeah, and this is how far I get with a normal thing. So this is not at all like pointless. Okay, yeah. How far is this? This is 30 feet. I'll go there. I guess. Hi. Then just stab this guy twice.
Didn't you dash?
No! I just ran and then I missed a step. Which is fine.
Oh!
So step.
She really has a lot of tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah, the first one hits, the second one does not.
Why didn't I have advantage? Sad.
However, this archer is caught completely off guard. And you deliver a righteous gut stab, and he's now like, oh! Except, And before we get to Jasper,
Oh, hello.
More people! People.
more PPs. Although not, because these 2 orcs are female.
Well,
Well, maybe they are named Pepe. The Magnificent.
or people.
Pippi.
Mm-hmm.
Longstocking.
Yes. It is I. Get Jasper.
And now it is Jasper's turn.
Yes, it is. Would say. You know, I did just. That guy is still far away, isn't he? Well, he's not too far away. I will aim for his head.
Unfortunately, you
I will not
miss.
hit his head. I'm just wasting my arrow.
That brings it to the archer's turn. This one is going to run up to Pinky. So the first attack is at Pinky. The second attack will be at Surma. So the first attack hits Pinky for 15 damage. Second attack hits Surma for 7 damage.
This is correct.
However, thankfully, Pinky has got an HP increase, so he is still fine.
Babushka returned.
Making it Thorman's turn. Thorman, there are 2 eyes of Groomsh that have just emerged.
Right. Well, I am going to do a bit of a Legolas play and jump from one casket to the other. And while still kind of standing on the end of this casket, I'm going to swing my sword downwards from high ground.
If you hear weird
That hits.
scratchy sounds, it's just Babushka
Playing
showing
with the mic.
affection to the mic.
And if he's not dead, I guess I'll do a secondary attack. I think that misses.
That does miss.
Oh, it misses?
Yes, misses.
Schmesses. You still have 1 inspiration.
I don't want to use it on a 12.
Bringing it to the eyes of Grumsh. See, this one is going to get up on the casket with you.
People like flanking me.
I wonder why. You just look so flankable.
See, I thought you said another F word.
Probably that too.
So, 2 spear attacks coming in with advantage.
Is floofy, is floof.
Ow! Jesus Christ, these guys do a lot of damage.
Yeah, eyes of Grumsh are like the elite.
Groomsh.
Oh, my telephone's ringing.
Delete. Delete with fire.
Telemarketer.
Poor kitty.
I cast Smite on a telemarketer.
Was it How did she?
It's now Selbus's turn.
She's a witch.
Which?
A witch, I say.
A sandwich?
Sure.
You turned me to a newt.
I got better.
Where are you going?
Selbus, it is now your turn.
Pinky's gonna bite that orc to hit him. Not really.
Unfortunately, that misses. Damn it, Pinky.
Bless.
Would you like to move?
Yeah, I'll almost saw this.
Use your tiny gnome feet.
Dum, 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 dum.
Hello.
Jim takes a dodge action. Erky takes a dash action. Sarma, it's your turn.
Shurma takes a shield bash stab action. Damn it.
He stays on his feet, somehow.
The first orc to stay on his feet. Damn it! Damn it!
Now, you say damn it, but that second one kills him dead.
Oh, well. The first one would have been glorious.
Glorious, but less damage.
This is true.
Jasper.
Running. What the hell just happened? Buddy. How far away from things am. And now it's better. Shooting at this person. Doink.
Yeah, that hits.
I roll a lot of 20s, but like on the second, so it doesn't count.
Much sad.
Yep.
Let's see, the orc archers. Oh, yeah, there's still one alive, engaged with Pinky, so he is going to attempt to thwack the kitty.
Don't whack the kitty.
He misses the kitty.
Wah.
Makes it Thorman's turn.
Yes. Well, Foreman is going to slash at the one below him that he already began at. And miss. Unless I have advantage for height.
No. This
And
isn't a prequel to Star Wars.
And then I am going to, instead of trying to hurt the one behind me, I am actually going to just swing wide and try to push him off.
Yay, opposed athletics.
Good luck.
Yeah, actually, they couldn't have beaten that even if they... Oh, well, if they got a 20, they would have beaten it. But...
Yep.
Oh no.
So they are on their butt.
Yeah, I actually wanted to, like, not knock him prone, but push him back 5 feet.
Yeah, which will cause him to fall on her butt.
And then I am taking a step into this little alcove onto this other casket. No more flags for you, motherfuckers!
Okay, now it's the Eye of Grim's turn. Let's see, the one that is, well... Well, let's deal with the one that has to stand up. Takes half their movement. So, what can they actually do in 15 feet?
Re-engage me.
Yeah, I think that back kick really pissed him off. So, 2 swings coming in at Thorman without advantage. Or I should say 2 stabs.
Jesus Christ, the first one hits.
Making it Selby's turn. Is it Selby's or Selbis? Because I just keep switching.
Elvis.
Well, it's Selbis' turn.
Hello.
Hello. I think I should be. Are those guys behind those coffins or on top?
One's on top, one is in half cover, technically.
I can probably hit one of them. The one is to Thurman's right. I have event or bless, right? I'm blessed.
Yeah, it hits.
But you are blessed indeed. Very blessed.
It hits even harder. Except not. Jim takes the dodge action.
Oh boy.
Oh, poor Jim.
Maybe we should put the collar on him.
It's not the worst idea, except until it is. Let's see, Erky will move up here, look at his surroundings, and let me look at Erky's spellbook for a sec.
Yeah, he probably knows things that are not Sacred Flame.
He probably healed Thurman.
I don't think Erky wants to get in between those two ice grumsh to do that.
Probably not. He is Erky.
His only offensive spell is Sacred Flame.
Well, just keep on barbecuing them then.
However, he is going to try to use Charm Person on the orc on the coffin.
Woo!
Erky made a new friend. Help Thorman! And somehow the orc knows that Thorman is not her friend. Because process of elimination. Surma, it's your turn.
I would like to run down and just completely bash this thing here, also known as an orc. Or not. Not. Well,
Second one hits.
woohoo!
Jasper.
Might have still had an effect. Okie dokie. Plop. Jumping on the coffin! Shooting at the one I shot before. Or not.
The one you shot before, was that the one standing on the coffin?
No. Wait, what?
Just checking. It misses.
Yep, it does.
The orc archer currently engaged with Pinky / Surma is. Let me do a wisdom save for this one.
I do inspire Pinky. By Go Kitty!
Meow.
I'm not a poet, apparently.
This orc thinks he can take Surma and Pinky.
He's wise. Much smarts.
Yeah, so he's gonna try to finish off Pinky first.
Well, Storm definitely stood in the wrong place, but I
And
don't know.
totally misses. I mean, if you want a retcon to put yourself in advantage.
Meh. I mean,
I mean, it doesn't change the damage.
this is true. It doesn't. I still won't hit shit.
Thorman, it's your turn.
It really does not matter where I am.
Yes. Well, I am just going to slash at the one that I've been slashing at with my sword.
That is a miss.
Then I will Bardic Inspiration it.
Yeah, that is a hit.
19. Good.
Technically, you could not get it after the Bardic Inspiration. AC 16.
Oh,
So 8 damage.
yeah. And after that, I will use my bonus action instead of attacking to... Hey!
Nice.
That one level of fighter. It is so good.
You're fine.
Let's see, the Eye of Groomsh that you just attacked is going to attack you, and then Urki's new friend is going to attack it, the one that just attacked you.
But hasn't yet.
Yeah. So, Eye of Groomsh, Thorman.
It's a hit. Again.
And then an Eye of Groomsh at the Eye of Groomsh.
Cross-eyed.
Which hits.
That was a good joke.
That was. Inspiration.
Yay!
But to the bard.
So, literal Bardic Inspiration.
That one that just got focused is feeling very betrayed and very hurt.
What? They were a couple? Sorry, I'm getting tired.
Well, I mean, they would have felt betrayed regardless, but let's just say there's a high chance that that is true.
Fine.
I'd feel sad, but they're still evil orc shits.
Selbus, it's your turn. Yes, even lesbians can be evil.
Pinky is gonna bite that orc. I think he's inspired too, right?
Yep, you can add it to damage.
Yeah, he's also blessed, so...
Yes.
Okay, with the bardic damage, Pinky definitely runs house on that orc.
See. Can I still move?
Yeah.
Pinky can also move.
This is true.
I'm done.
Jim bravely takes the dodge action, bringing it to Urki, who will cast Sacred Flame on the very injured one. And it fails, so let me roll Urki's spell. Oh wow. That is a crispy orkshish. Orksies?
Orcs kebab.
Ork kebab, yes. It is now Surma's turn.
Yes, let me run. Hi. There's really no point in shield bashing, so just stabbity stab stabs.
One hit, one miss. And the charm is broken.
Well, we got to kill this one anyway, so. Jasper takes a step sideways on the coffin and shoots at the. You know.
That is a hit, obviously. Another 9. I mean, not another 9, but never mind. I mean, yes, another 9. Ah! Dorman, it's your turn.
Let's go. Slash. Ow. And then bash.
Ow.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Actually, nope, 1 HP.
Dang it.
I will point out that he just got hit, like, in the gut by a... I think that the total weight of that thing is up to something like 45 pounds.
Yeah, but these are like the Spartans of orcs.
Yep.
To which...
Shit.
She attacks, but she has lost a lot of blood. And it is Selbus' turn, yeah.
Pinky is gonna pounce and claw. Maybe not.
Well, Pinky's gonna surround.
That's right.
Yeah, Pinky goes to jump up, but since his claws can't find purchase on the stone, like, does that cat slidey thing when they jump onto, like, tile. Or, I should say puppy. I think puppies do it more.
Poor
Yeah.
Pinky.
At least it wasn't trying to jump off something and then sliding.
That's true. Jims. Urky will Sacred Flame.
Orc. Do the orc dance. And it doesn't really matter what damage Urki does.
That is actually true. No, wait, it's safe to dodge, so it's not safe for half.
Yeah.
But she fails, and she is now an orc kebab.
But that was the point. The only roll that mattered was the dodging. Here. Well,
You now find that you are all out of combat, except Jim, who still thinks you are in combat.
you guys turned the light on again.
There's the sound of flint against steel, and then Jim's torch is relit. And
Don't
he will.
step on the mushrooms.
Okay. I mean, that was not Jim.
That was like a huge, huge hippo person.
Foreman is just gonna shake his head from a lot of pain and just sit down on the sarcophagus. Okay. This is getting a bit ridiculous.
You turned into a dwarf again.
As I said, Jim's rubbing off on me.
So, should we like camp in here for the night? Cause some of us seem very exhausted.
I also feel like those sarcophagi might make better barricades.
Yes. I was
Yeah.
literally just thinking about pushing a couple of them into the stairs.
Yeah, between Thorman, Jim, and Surma working together, you could probably make like some pretty decent palisades.
I'll have you know, Jasper has 14 strength. She can be useful.
And you are all supervised by Jasper.
And her vast engineering knowledge.
I'm checking the sarcophagus for traps.
Which one?
All of them.
None of them appear to be trapped.
Surma will keep an eye on you. If you touch, well, everyone who touches the things. Because, you know, just in case there's people in there.
However, they're all stone sarcophagi with very heavy lids.
Yeah.
Do they sound silent?
They do sound silent. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to speak with you again.
Suddenly, an undead choir of dwarfs.
Oh dear.
Also, Urki informs you that these are all dwarven coffins. As
I mean,
remembering from this place's history that before the orcs were here, it was a dwarven place.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, sad Batfleck.
That was hilarious.
What? I do not get reference.
There is a moment when Harvey Keitel, I think his name is, and Ben Affleck are doing interviews about Superman versus Batman. And the look on Ben Affleck's face is like, what have I done?
Yeah.
Still not getting it.
They
Well-
play that song.
Probably haven't seen.
Batman vs. Superman is a bad movie, and one of Ben Affleck's best friends is Kevin Smith, who is a huge Batman fan.
Well, now we're going very deep.
Yes.
I heard a sound. Did it come from there?
Came from where?
Came from you. I think I heard it too.
I didn't hear any sounds, but I'm hearing noise-canceling headphones. Is there someone in here with me? No, there couldn't be because I'm looking at both my front doors.
You have two front doors.
I have two front doors. They both lead to the same hall, but because of fire laws, there has to be two of them.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, there's also a fire door between them. So I'm gonna suggest a quick bio break, and then we'll come back and we'll sort out this loot before going off for the day. Does that sound good?
Okay.
I guess I don't need a break, but sure.
I need a break.
I'll give you a break. Hey, I will give you a break.
I put the video of said Ben Affleck on the general channel.
Oh god. Just staring into nothing with deadpan glance.
Yeah, he's like, what have I done? Oh no.
Yeah. Also, I'm always, for some reason, I'm always sad whenever it's not the disturbed version of the Sound of Silence. I just like that one so much more.
I know what it is with orcs today is they're really trying to kill you.
He's the scary one.
Yeah. Also, better me than somewhere else. Because
Yeah,
at least
like
I
me.
can take it.
I'm really thinking of putting that color gem. At least he'll be your backup.
I wouldn't recommend that. Because I think I remember seeing Jim stats.
Oh, he's squishy?
Oh, yes. he's like level 2.
Oh, ouch.
He's badass for a level 2, but he's level 2.
I wonder what would happen if I give it to Surma, because she's got the athletic thing, like a jump, jump, and slash, slash.
Yeah. Surma is a proper paladin. She didn't split off at level 4.
Nope, nope. She's a powered down version of herself here, though.
Mm.
Because, you know, she's just an NPC here.
Yeah.
Don't want to make her too awesome.
How I can barely wait for level 9. When I will finally get my second attack.
You mean I will get a second attack before you?
Yep. I would have gotten it this level if I had stayed paladin.
Yeah, this is true.
but it doesn't fit entirely with my character. And a little bit of optimizing told me that if I do that, I won't be able to get the extra attacks from fighter when I do get them. So, spit off early, but get more attacks. And more feats. And more spells, because I'm obviously going Eldritch Knight.
Oh, I really should have double-checked this passage, because this entire cavern was lit by bioluminescence. Whoopsie.
Well, maybe they were sleeping.
Whoopsie!
So, 23 sepulchres are here. They stand with the grim images of dwarves in armor. Dwarven runes are on the front of the tomb, represent the names of the great houses that each one is from. Erky informs you that there are three great houses represented here. That would be the House of Borgel, the House of Garin, and the House of Numik, which were the original founding families of this place.
Mm-hmm. I'm reciting some very basic dwarvish and probably very stuttering, which is basically funeral rite blessings that I learned as my time in my time as a mercenary. Because I am pushing sarcophagi to be used as a barricade, so I'm offering what are they called? Damn it, I can't remember what they're called. Sermons? No.
I think they're just called, like, last rites. I don't know. I think dwarves wouldn't be too bothered by their bodies being used as defensive fortifications. And I just opened that up a little so you guys could see what was past that area.
Yeah. Yeah, so, some dwarves might actually be like, hey, I'm still getting some use, mate.
And against orcs.
Yeah. Like suddenly we see a ghost just hanging there,
Nodding.
leaning against a wall. Yeah.
Actually, that happens. Like, as you push the first coffin into place, there's just, like, this spectral dwarf above you that just nods and then vanishes.
Huh.
Does Erky have an AoE healing spell?
I do not, unfortunately.
In that case, could you heal Thorman, please?
I'll be fine. Just give me some time.
So I assume you set up the barricades at those 3 points.
Yep.
And right before we go to sleep, I will cast Loman's tiny hut. So everyone can sleep in there. So we're like super duper double safe.
It's gonna be a bit of a squeeze.
It fits 9 people.
Yeah.
Yes, that wonderful pixel art from a Sega Genesis game.
And some of us are very small.
3 of us are very big.
Oh, there's enough room for 9 medium-sized creatures.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not intent on looting the dwarven coffins, then we can go right to sleep.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want to loot these dwarves. They should rest in peace.
Sorma likes you.
I would imagine so. We have a lot of in common.
Okay, so everybody now has full HP. Thorman, if you can give me a wisdom check. Or a save, I should say.
Hold on, I'm just gonna fix my shit. Right. Still fine.
Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. And I
Cool.
think that will be the place that we end for this week.
And say bye.
Let's say bye.
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 Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye you.
Later you gets. Oh, that was horrible. That was like half Erky, half Jim.
Turkey.
Yes, jerky. Ship it.